Bro, I at least stepped outside my house for 2 minutes to get groceries and I just got paged. I hate being on call. I just wanted a cantaloupe, man. And then this dude slacks me. I need access really urgently to this. They all need it urgently. He needs access to this data. 10 minutes later, 10. He slacks me again. He says, hi, Rishabh. Following up on this. Following up in 10 minutes? 10 minutes? I could have been in the bathroom. 10-minute double text is crazy. Sorry for my shabby appearance. On-call week is always a little bit rough. Anyway, I just messaged that guy back and I told him, hey, just got your message, taking a look now. Taking a look is always a great way to just buy yourself some time because they think you're taking a look. Not that I'm not taking a look, but you know, it gives me a second to just like get into my workspace at least. Also, if you guys are enjoying these videos or learning anything about big tech, please hit that subscribe button below. I really enjoy making content for you guys and helping out where I can. So please comment, react, engage. It really helps me in terms of my motivation for keeping going every week. Appreciate it. Jesus. Already working on something. It's just an alarm. We're okay. We're okay for now. Okay, now you know what a page sounds like. Okay, I asked him some follow-up questions that I need to be able to onboard this guy, and while he responds, I'm just gonna take this opportunity to get ready because I don't know when I'm gonna have time later. JK, he responded already. I should have known, honestly. All right, let me just tackle this and then I'll find some time to shower. Oh God, he's calling me. Okay. Hello. Okay, I bought some more time. I had to reach out to another team to get some information for them. So now we're getting ready. I was supposed to get new shaving cream this week, and I placed an order at Walgreens. But this week has been so busy because on-call, so we're just gonna have to water shave. So for context, being on call is something that a lot of big tech companies have, and it's basically when the software engineers on the team who manage a product, like our team at Amazon manages an internal service and our customers are other people in AWS. You basically need 1 or 2 people at all times that are on call so that your service, if anything goes down or something's wrong, basically if you own anything that has customers, you need someone to be on call so that if those customers need anything or if there's any issues, there's someone there to help. And that means at all times, and that means 24/7. Usually a Slack message is enough, but like you guys heard that page earlier, if something really goes wrong, they send that page to get our attention real quick, and it's just this really annoying alarm. So it means drop what the hell else you're doing and take care of what's wrong right now. I'm going crazy just thinking about like the 5-6 different customers that have hit me up already today asking for help. And on top of that, I gotta get my regular work done. So on-call is the true test for multitasking and prioritizing, because a lot of people will just be hitting you up all at the same time, and you gotta figure out like which customer is more important and which one we gotta be spending more time on, less time on, and which one is like, all right, we can take care of you later, you know? And sometimes, not to call anyone out,
by the customers just being dumb and not using our thing right, but those are the best times because then you can just be like, hey, this is on you, like nothing is actually broken. Those are my favorite pages. Speaking of pages, you can get those at pretty much any time the week that you're on call, which means 24/7, wherever you're going, you have to be ready. You have to have your laptop with you because when you get paged, you have 30 minutes to respond to the page and get online to fix whatever issue. Otherwise, your manager gets paged. And then if he doesn't respond, his manager gets paged all the way up until Bezos or Jassy now, because I work at Amazon. And that's probably the trickiest part of on-call week is like, you pretty much just have to bring your laptop with you wherever you go. You have to plan around it. Like this week we were celebrating one of my roommates getting a job offer, so we went to Crab House, which if you haven't been, it's this all-you-can-eat like seafood restaurant, crab, lobster. Pretty good, but I'm not a big seafood guy, so it was just whatever for me. And at dinner, I was pretty much on my phone the whole time, just like checking, making sure I didn't have any messages. Right, that's an exaggeration, but I was checking my phone like very often. And for that, I didn't have my laptop with me because Crab House is literally just downstairs and around the block, thankfully. So like I can easily make it back home in 30 minutes. And yesterday I went to watch my friends play volleyball in their volleyball playoffs to support them. And I brought my laptop to that. So I was literally sitting on the gym floor, hotspotting, using my laptop on the sidelines, like cheering them on, but then also checking my laptop, making sure, you know, nothing was wrong. Thankfully, I didn't get paged there either, so we were good. But I also had a physical therapy appointment earlier this week where I did get paged. Thankfully, it was near the end of the session, so I was already pretty much done. And I got paged and I checked in, and like 5 minutes later, I just ran back home because my place is also 5 streets up, thankfully. So yeah, you also just always have to be on the lookout. I also went to a Pilates class this week, which maybe I shouldn't have done. You kind of have to calculate, like it was 45 minutes long. So I was like, if I get paged, probably okay, that I won't. So I did the Pilates class, but it was so funny because in the beginning of the class, she was like, everyone, like, put your phones on silent. Like, this is a peaceful class. She turned off all the lights. And I was just like praying to God that I don't get paged because you heard it. It's the most annoying, blaring alarm sound ever. So if that happened in the Pilates class, that instructor would probably never want to see me again. Thankfully, that did not happen. Speaking of Pilates, I've been hearing from some of my female friends that Pilates is a girl's thing, and guys joining Pilates class are ruining their safe space, which I totally understand. Like, some classes I think should be just for women, but man, I want to do Pilates. Like, I need Pilates because I need to build my core, especially with like my back issues. So I'm sorry, women, but I'm still gonna be going to Pilates. If you see me in class, just know I'm not there to mean any harm. I just want to get the workout. I'm not looking at anyone. Yeah, I just wanted to make that PSA. Thank you. And to give some context on the fact that on-call is 24/7, I was up almost until 1 a.m. last night because there was an issue with one of our services and we were trying to fix it and get this like fix pushed out, which has to go all the way through our deployment stages and get to the final website. A lot of gibberish for you non-software engineers watching this, but yeah, I'm not used to working until 1 a.m. as an engineer, I will say that, which means I'm pretty blessed. But yeah, on-call can sometimes be rough depending on the day. And there have also been instances, thankfully not this week yet, but previous times I've been on call and my teammates have gotten paged in the middle of the night, like even for just an alarm. It's like 3 a.m. you hear the and you have to wake up, like check in, log on, see what's going on, and then hopefully, usually it's not that bad and you can just figure it out and go back to sleep and figure it out in the morning. But sometimes it is bad, so you definitely have to be on at all times. It's just funny saying that because on-call I've also heard be used in a hospital context, like doctors are on call for their patients. And I just think that's so funny because we say on call as if we have, you know, some lives to save or emergencies in the middle of the night. Like, no, bro, it's just like you get too many request errors to our website. It's not the end of the world. But a job is a job, I guess. And if you compare any job to a doctor, it sounds like it's a non-important job. So I don't know. That's just a rabbit hole that I probably won't go down today. Mostly because I got no time right now. So specifically how OnCall works is that a customer will notice an issue or something they need help with, or if the service goes down, they will cut a ticket, which means they'll basically fill out like a small form which details the issue and any errors that they're getting. And me as the on-call or whoever it is will be keeping our eye on this ticket queue to see what is going on. And we resolve and go through the tickets as we get them. Now, obviously, like I said, not all tickets are created equal. Some are more important and urgent than others. Office time. So when they create a ticket, they specify the severity. So the severity ranges from 1 to 5. So severity 1 or 2 means you're gonna get paged because it's really urgent. 3 is a little bit okay, and then 5 is like, okay, this is annoying, but it's not directly affecting my work. But Sev 2s are the most common urgent issues that you get. So if you're getting paged, it's most likely a Sev 2, which means this is not a normal issue, like this is something really important and you have to take care of it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no bike racks that are open. God damn. No way, there's none here too. Oh, I'm actually so cooked. I'm actually so cooked right now. That's okay, we just have to walk a couple more blocks than we usually do. Everything's okay. I'm not overwhelmed, you are. Okay, I got this meeting I gotta join, and then I have 2 more customer issues to take care of.
7th floor.
And then maybe I can do the work that I'm supposed to do this week.
Doors open.
Usually I go upstairs to get the one free made-to-order coffee we get every day from the barista, but today I just got no time. Coffee maker coffee is not that bad either. Also, Amazon has these like small huddle rooms that you can just walk into whenever you need to take a meeting or get some quiet time, and they're pretty nice. You can tell we got like a TV here you can connect to, we got a whiteboard, even though nobody writes anything on the whiteboard anymore. And I'm acting like I have so much privacy, even though the people out there can probably still see me logging in here. Damn, I'm trying to get a conference room, but they're low-key all booked. Let's see if we can snipe one. Someone's bag. Dog, they're all booked. We're just gonna have to do this part in a phone booth. It's chill. Phone booths are cool because you get privacy. They're hella small though, and it's like really hot in here. Anyway, I spent most of today talking about how on-calls suck. And it's true because on-calls are awful and they suck. And everyone hates being on-call. However, I do want to talk about how good I have it because on-calls are very team dependent. Our team, we have one engineer on-call every week. Like I mentioned, this is my on-call week. And we have a rotation of 7 to 8 engineers. It's 7 now because someone left, I think. So that means once every 7 weeks or about 2 months, I have to go on-call, which isn't too bad. It's 1 week per every 2 months. And also, I mentioned earlier how tickets that we get or customer requests are based on severity, right? 1 through 5. The most we'll ever get is a SEV 2, and that's because I work on an internal service within AWS. So for those of you noobs watching, I don't work at Amazon.com, like the website that you guys use to buy stuff. Like those people, their on-call is bad. Like their on-call is probably really bad because imagine if you're buying something and like Amazon.com goes down, right? Imagine if that happens. The world like is gonna fall apart. Every single person gonna be like, what the hell? Like, where's my Amazon order? So that's gonna be a SEV 1 ticket. Like that person is gonna be, that whole team is just gonna get absolutely So thankfully, I don't work on that. Now, even within AWS, there's like tier 1 services, which is like DynamoDB, S3, which are like the really popular services that a lot of people use within AWS. A lot of companies use these services. So those people also have really bad on-calls because when that goes down, then a lot of companies are interrupted and their workflows are disrupted. So it's also called like a large scale event in LSE. And that's also going to be like a SEV 1 or like a lot of SEV 2 tickets. And that on-call is going to be and that whole team is going to be working overtime probably all night trying to fix it, right? So I work on a tier 3 service because our customers are not other companies. Our customers are within Amazon, other people in AWS. So if something goes down, it's a big deal because it interrupts their work, but it's not that big of a deal where it's like the late night and the overnight pages and tickets, especially on the weekend, are usually not that bad. Now, recently it's been getting a little bit worse because we've been working on some new products, but like it's not that bad. Like not to the point where I have to worry about like, oh, I have weekend plans. Now I probably can't go like hiking or something because I need service at all times. But like I have my brother's birthday dinner tomorrow at Olive Garden. I don't know why he wanted to go to Olive Garden, but like I'm like semi-worried that I'll get paged or called on, but it's gonna be Friday night, and like Friday night weekends usually are not that bad, or like a customer, if they have an issue, they won't really expect a response until it's back into working hours, unless it's like really, really bad. And our customers also don't want to be working late, so it's not like they're gonna be wanting to work on the weekends to submit a ticket. So I generally have it pretty good when it comes to on-call, even though I bitch about it like all the time. It's really not that bad, and a lot of people have it a lot worse. So if you're joining a big tech company, you want to find out like what type of team you're going to be on. See, and here's where it gets really interesting is like the cooler of a product you're working on, right? Like if I was working on Amazon.com, that's really cool. So if I make something like a feature that like people around the world and like you guys and my friends can see, and I could be like, yo, I built that, right? That's really cool. But that also comes with the double-edged sword of like, if something breaks, like guess who's working all night to fix it, right? This guy. And this guy does not want to do extra work on the weekends. So right now I'm okay not working in a cool role and doing something very internal and kind of boring, because then as an on-call, I'm not responsible for having to fix major issues or outages. But some people like, you know, having the double-edged sword of like doing really cool work and then also being responsible for if something goes wrong. So you have to figure out what type of work life, what type of like actual work you're looking for. If you're looking for something really impactful and interesting, then you may also have to take on that worse on-call. So just something to think about if you're thinking about big tech or any impactful work in general. Are you doing?
Oh, no, are you in a meeting?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks. Wait, this is so dope. Are you sure you don't want this?
No, I literally used it once to see, and I was like, I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay.
But I hope you use it a lot. So.
Yeah, I'll use it. And I'll invite you to... I'm planning like a poll night because we have a poll in our apartment. Did I tell you this?
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah.
That's you were pouring this random.
Yeah, it's really random. I got it for my birthday because I just wanted to
Oh,
go
you
all
set
out.
it up.
I was gonna
I was like,
return
did
it,
it
but
come
then...
in?
No.
But I think it's pretty easy to set up.
Okay. Wait, thanks for giving
Yeah.
me time.
Well, I'm sitting here.
Okay.
You know, it really is like tech support, which kind of makes it fun because I feel like I'm doing investigative work where like customers will reach out and be like, this is broken. And I'll be like digging through our like logs, like, why did this break? Like, this should have worked. And I'm reading through the code. It is kind of like detective work, which makes it cool. However, there are times where like the customer doesn't know what's happening and then I don't know what's happening. And I'll be like, let me get back to you. And then I'm like frantically messaging our team chat, like, yo, like this thing is broken. Like, why isn't this working? And then like, they'll be like, oh, bro, it's like this simple fix. And I'll be, you know, like I'll be exposing myself and my lack of knowledge of our own service, but you just got to do what you got to do because you got to help the customer ASAP. So on-call is when your like knowledge or lack of knowledge of what you're working on is very much exposed. But it's really funny when it's just like, oh, I don't know, but let me get back to you in like 5 minutes. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, let me know. But that's where I'm just like really thankful for my team because they don't judge. They're always like very quick to help and get back to each other. So having a very supportive team, also very essential to having a not that bad of an on-call. So I got 2 minutes until a meeting. Customers do keep messaging me, but I've been knocking them down one by one. And although on-call week, we still have our regular work to do, like our sprint tasks, which if you don't know what a sprint is, it's like basically 2 weeks worth of work that you get assigned every 2 weeks and you have to get it done. We do account for like if someone's on call, then we'll give them less regular work that they're supposed to do. And since our on-calls have just been very difficult, at least the past couple weeks, like we've had some late nights and a lot of customer requests because of some new features. Our product managers and our manager knows we're busy and they don't generally expect us getting the same amount of work done. So that expectation is set, which is nice. It also means we can be late for meetings or miss meetings if we have to because customer issues take priority. So for now, I'm actually about to join the meeting that we're supposed to have today. Customers have left me alone, thankfully, for a little bit.
It's so funny too because we have like sub-teams within our larger organization or team, and each sub-team is responsible for a different set of like customer issues. So like new onboarding of new customers is one team. It's hilarious when like tickets come in from customers and we're like, oh, this is a new onboarding, this isn't me, and then I'll like reroute it to the other team, and then sometimes they'll be like, nah, this is supposed to be you, and sometimes we'll be fighting each other like, no, we're not responsible for this, you are. So we're just like, no, you handle this customer and you handle this customer. And sometimes the customer will make a group chat with all of us and they'll be like, hey, somebody please help, and then it's like, then we'll see like managers going at it with each other like, no, your team responsible for this, like my guys are not. Company politics, that part is always really entertaining. Oh, what do we have here? Free food, empty conference room, cantaloupe. This may be just what I needed today. I love melons. I really hope nobody comes in here and kicks me out. Pretty sure this food is up for grabs. It's funny because Amazon has a vulture Slack channel where like people will post if there's leftover food from like meetings or catering. And once it's in that vultures channel, like everyone runs. Like everyone, like if I said, oh, free food in the conference room on like 16th floor, this is gonna be gone in like 5 minutes. Well, maybe not now because it's close to 6 p.m. But no, I still think it'll be like disappearing, which I mean, we all do that for free food, I guess. Alright, I hope this wasn't sitting out for too long, but I'll take the risk because these are just happens to be like my favorite fruits combined into one fruit platter. Oh, this is mango, not even pineapple. Fruit ranking wise, like I think it goes grape, melons, mango, pineapple. Definitely missing, but like that's like the top few. And within the melon categories, I think it's honeydew, watermelon, cantaloupe. Because honeydew is just like so sweet, and watermelon, I mean, I don't need to explain watermelon. And cantaloupe is lowest in calories. So good. Let me know in the comments how you feel about my fruit ranking. And whether or not you agree, please subscribe because I know y'all love fruit. We all love fruit. We go crazy for some fruit. I'm going crazy right now. Imagine I find out later it's been sitting out for like hours and I get food poisoning. While I'm on call, that'd be crazy. Yo, deadass, I was just about to pack up and head to the gym and I just got paged. It is 6:30 p.m, bro. I think part of the thing that sucks about me being on call is I'm on the East Coast and our customers and team, a lot of them are Central and Western time. So for them, it's like still 3-4 o'clock. And so they think, oh, this guy's online, let's get him. Like, no, bro, I'm trying to log off at 7. Come on. Bro, apparently someone deleted some data by accident, so now I'm gonna be here forever. Why? I just want to go to the gym. Is that too much to ask? I'm just getting more and more bad news in this chat right now. Chat, we are cooked. Some important data was somehow deleted and nobody knows how. And that means I have to figure out how. Oh, it's Thursday too. I was so close. But yeah, how it works is my on-call starts on Monday, so I'm on day 4 right now, and then it ends on Monday. And then someone else takes over. Next week, there's like a couple meetings with our smaller team and then our larger team, and then we present like a findings of like, oh, we had this many customer tickets and requests, and these were the issues. And then that is my least favorite part of this role because, I don't know, it's just like annoying housekeeping stuff, but it's important. But I am gonna have a lot to report on next week. That's all I know. All right, you know what? The maintenance staff is out there already vacuuming. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna take care of this when I get home. I'm gonna see if I have 30 minutes where I don't get paged and I can just sneak into the gym for a little bit because I'm gonna go crazy otherwise. That's literally my only goal for tonight. Oh yeah, one of my work friends gave me her LED disco party light because she said she didn't want it, which is so crazy because I love party lights and like, how would you not find a use for this? But you know what? I'm thankful. I can't wait to break this baby out at my next home banger. Hopefully not when I'm on call. People are still messaging me with new tickets, like lower severity tickets, and I'm just like, I'm not looking at this until tomorrow. Like, go to sleep, bro. I got way too much I'm already dealing with. Okay, praying I don't get paged, please. Okay, thankfully made it through an hour-long workout without getting messaged or paged or anything. Bless. All right, y'all. I am about to change, and then head to my parents' place because, like I said, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. It's an hour-long train ride, so I really hope I don't get paged, but I have my hotspot and stuff. If I do, I'll take care of it. I still have a lot of work left to do for OnCall, but it's almost Friday, which means it's almost Monday, which means I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope you guys are big tech on-call experts at this point, and if you learned anything in this video, please subscribe to my channel and wish me luck for the rest of the week. Okay, bye!